Hi, welcome to our math. Today I'm doing a series of videos on an exam review for a class that's covering linear matrices and linear programming. I'm going to be doing this in a series of 5 videos, and this is video 2, where I'm covering all matrices in this one, some operations and inverses in this particular page of the exam. So we are starting off with performing the following operations. To add these two matrices, first of all, we have to check if the dimensions are the same. So we can, because they both have the same 3 by 1. So first I need to distribute the numbers in. So -6 times 3 is 18. -6 times 7 is -42. -6 times 0 is 0. Plus 11 times -4 is -44. 11 times 0 is 0. And 11 times 11 is 121. Now we can add, it's like we're covering these guys up so that the numbers in the same position in the matrices get added together. So we end up with 18 plus -44, which I have wrong on my answer key if you are wondering. So this is going to end up being -26, -44, and 121. For this, it's going to be much more interesting. I should have gone through and changed this so that not all the numbers are divisible by 5, but we multiply -2/5 to each of the numbers in this matrix. So -2/5 times 10, so 5 goes into 10 twice, times -2 becomes -4. 5 goes into 15 3 times, so -3 times -2 is 6. And we just continue, -2/5 times -50 times 25 times 0 and times 80. And we have that matrix. The last and most interesting of this series for problem number 4 is multiplying matrices. And if you're not familiar, I have videos on this. We multiply each row in the first matrix by each column in the second, and we do it number by number. So this 2 multiplies to this 2, and we add to this -3, multiplying to this 3, and we add to that this 5, multiplying to this 1. And when we do all of these calculations, we get the number for the first row, first column of our answer matrix. Then we do this 2 multiplied to this 1. And we do the add to that, the -3 times the -2. And we do the 5 multiplied to the -5. And if we do 2 plus 6 minus 25, which is -17, we get the number in the answer matrix to the first row, second column. Since we've gotten to the end of the columns, we now go to the second row. So 0 times 2 plus 1 times 3 plus 8 times 1. And if we do all these calculations, we get 11. And then we do 0 times 1 plus 1 times -2 plus 8 times -5. And if we do all of these calculations, we get the last number in the solution matrix. So that's how you do it. If you look at how I do the setup, the numbers in the first matrix are outside of parentheses, and I can double check. 2 0, -3 1, 5 8, 2 0, and the numbers in the second parenthesis are in the parentheses for the second matrix. So 2 3 1, 2 3 1, and the second column is 1 -2 -5, 1 -2 -5. I'm very meticulous about the way I multiply matrices, and I do it so I can double check that way. So when I get done, I always do this the same way because it's so finicky. I can just visually check when I'm done that I have everything set up. The next question says, are these two matrices inverse matrices? You can do this by either calculating the inverse of one of these matrices and checking that is the inverse of the other, or by multiplying them. full honesty, the 5th video of this series is me finding the inverse of this matrix to show that they are inverses. So the answer is going to be yes. I am giving away the ghost of this problem. But the second way you can test is you can do what we just did in the last problem with multiplying. And I think multiplying is actually a lot simpler. So if I did multiplying, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go a little faster. 1 times 1 plus -1 times -3 plus -3 times 1. First row, second column again. 1 times 3 plus -1 times -9 plus -3 times 7. 1 times 5 plus -1 times -16 plus -3 times 7. So I've gone this first row times column, column, column. I'm going to go to the second row. 5 times 1 plus 2 times -3 plus 1 times 1. Second column, second row. 5 times 3 plus 2 times -9 plus 1 times, it should be a 4. It's the other reason I like to set up before I multiply. I double check everything. 5 times 5 plus 2 times -16 plus 1 times 7. Last one down. -3 times 1 plus -1 times -3 plus 0 times 1. -3 times 3 plus -1 times -9 plus 0 times 4. And then -3 times 5 plus -1 times -16 plus 0 times 7. Again, I do all the little checks that I like to do with the matrix on all 3 bundles, and then the columns 1, -3, 1, 3, -9, 4, 5, -6. And then I do all the calculations. If I do all these calculations, the first row becomes 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, and it checks out. So I make sure I answer yes, because that's part of the process. The question is yes or no. And I am done with this second page. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you hopefully on the 3rd video of this exam review. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye.